Okay, today we're making cheesesteak egg rolls. The first thing you want to do is dice 1 yellow onion and 2 green peppers. Go ahead and cook them with a little bit of butter. Sweat them really well. Make sure your onions are nice and translucent. Okay, just add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Once they're done and they have a nice sweat, just go ahead and take them, turn the heat down, place them in a bowl, and allow them to cool down. Okay, the next step is that we're going to saute approximately 16 ounces of white mushrooms. You want to dice them up pretty finely. Remember that mushrooms shrink as they're cooking, so you don't have to chop them up too finely. Okay, you're going to add about a half a cup of minced garlic along with a couple tablespoons of butter and your favorite olive oil. Okay, the mushrooms are going to release a large amount of moisture that is in the mushrooms themselves. That's where you get most of your sauteed juices from. Okay, now we're going to add some pepper, black pepper preferably, salt, okay, and garlic. Allow it to slowly cook and saute. It's looking pretty good already. Now the step after this is about the same as when we did the green peppers and onions. So we're just going to saute them, allow them to cook. Okay. Then we're going to set them aside to allow them to cool down. Then we're going to get ready with the steak. Alright, as you can see, the mushrooms are finished sauteing. They got a nice texture to them, nice and soft. I don't want to get them too soft because I still want to have that feeling of the mushroom inside the egg roll itself. Okay. Same with the green peppers and onions. Yes, you have to sweat them out so you get that flavor, but you don't want to cook them too much that where they just basically solidify in your mix and you can't really feel them. You know what I mean? You gotta. I like to feel my food when I eat it. Okay, this is cheesesteak egg rolls on the cheap. When you have 6 kids to feed, you can't really use high-grade steak and still be in a budget. So of course we use the ever favorite steakums. Yes, they're not really steak. I don't know what kind of meat it is. They say sliced steak, but I don't know. Okay, and of course store-bought provolone. Already sliced, 20 slices per, and we're going to cut them in half and have 40. Okay, your egg roll wraps and your mild cheddar cut in half. Of course, we'll go inside the mix along with the steakums. When we get everything mixed up and the steakums are finished cooking, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to wrap an egg roll using a nice egg wash and how long you got to cook them, and then we're done. Okay, when you keep cooking the steakums, make sure you chop them up. Not fine, but chop them up pretty good. Alright, like I said, no one's really quite sure if this is actually meat. It's like Spam of the cheesesteak world. Okay, my friends back in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, please don't disown me. Understand this is cheesecake egg rolls, not cheesecake, cheesesteak egg rolls on the cheap. Okay, this is for people on the budget and have a lot of people to feed. Alright, yes, I wish I could use premium cut steak to make my my steak egg rolls, but of course, you know, that wouldn't be cheap now, would it? Okay, what you're going to do is go ahead and cut them up. A little butter on your whatever you're going to use to cook with. Okay, luckily I got this big pan I go ahead and cook with. Alright, not quite sure what the heck that's called. Alright, that's 1 packet, that's 6 steaks. We're going to be cooking up a lot more in 6 steaks. I'm going to go ahead and get some seasoning here, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic. Okay, you don't want to over spice your meat because you got to remember there's a lot going in there. So a little bit of garlic, a little bit of pepper. Alright, after you cooked all your steakums and you have your green peppers, your onions, and your mushrooms go ahead and sauteed, and and cooled, you're gonna head and put your steakums in there, properly mixed up. Make sure you spice them according to how you want them spiced. You know, I just like them plain, some little garlic, some salt, some pepper, not too much, a little virgin olive oil, okay? Make sure it's mixed up real well, and then we're gonna let it sit cool, and then we're gonna start wrapping egg rolls. Okay, you're gonna take your egg roll wraps, make sure that the flour side is down. You're gonna put them on the diagonal, like this, okay? Take your egg wash, which is basically just some, you know, scrambled eggs. Hit all 4 corners, quite literally. You're gonna take 1/2 slice of your provolone, put it directly in the middle. 1 spoonful, heaping spoonful of your steak mix. Okay. 1 slice of your sharp cheddar. You're going to roll your sides in first, like such. Okay. Take the end closest to you, flip it up. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to curl and roll the egg roll. Roll the egg roll. It's quite easy. And that's what the finished product looks like. If you have anything sticking out, go ahead and tuck it in at this time. Because of the egg wash, everything will stick nice and neat. And there you go. It's a 1 finished egg roll. Place it in the pan and get ready for the next. You want to remember to go ahead and roll your egg rolls without trying to puncture the sides. They're very thin. Okay? The top is not going to cook properly. The top will have a lighter area than the bottom. Okay? You're going to cook them until your egg rolls are a nice golden brown all the way around. Alright. Pause it. Have something handy that you put your egg rolls on. Okay, you don't want to serve them right away because it's flaming hot inside. Once we're done, we're going to go ahead and cut them in half. Okay, have a good marinara sauce ready for a dipping. You can keep them whole if you want, they work just the same. The marinara sauce could be